got there. It was big and unmistakable, but had disappeared. I was given a scan report that read normal abnormal scan, normal pelvic scan. Serving God pays. If you are clapping, clap for Jesus. Matthew 6:33 is answer. Fortuga is a testifier. The second documented testimony, Matthew 6:33 works. I saw a revelation that I joined a big boss going to fake tabernacle Canaan land altar. But prior to this time, things were tough for us. However, I joined this commission and engaged in bringing souls to Christ. Also, I was regular at the covenant hour of prayer. Also, my wife joined a sanctuary unit in Canaan land, and she goes for cleaning every Saturday. But things were still tough because there was no money to buy goods in our shop. However, our relative refused to help. Nevertheless, we were committed to kingdom advancement prayer, and we ensured that souls followed us to church every Sunday. We participated in outreach until God changed our story. Clap, clap for Jesus. God used a stranger who gave us money to start our own business without interest to help us. He also gave us free household items worth 150,000 naira. I give God all the glory. Mr. and Mrs. Kenneth is 35. For all this testimony, put your
Came to Benin City, and I always go to the sports campus where I always see kids training, and there was no coach at that time, so I decided to help them, put them through with my experience that I had, practicing everything we practice at Venus Chapel, and then including the mysteries like the communion, the feet washing, the blood sprinkling, and the 9 to service. We take that daily and we take it very seriously. So we keep practicing that, believing God that our performances by doing is real according to Matthew 6:33. We always make us stand outstanding.
In 2012, I went for my first competition ever, which was the National Sports Festival, where I got my first gold. And then the following year, I went for the African Junior Championship, where I represented Nigeria for the very first time. And I got 4 medals in total. And then 2014, I went for the Commonwealth Games, where I competed for Nigeria as well. And I competed in the senior category while I was still a junior. And I won a gold medal at the Commonwealth Games. Then in 2015, I went for my last junior competition where I won 4 medals. And also we got the African Junior record that same year. Meanwhile, myself and the rest of the team, and also my coach, we go for outreaches, we engage in kingdom advancement endeavors. We also use our social media platform as a way to reach out to people, talk to them about God. And towards the end of 2015, I got seriously injured, and I was supposed to go in for surgery, but I refused. And during Shiloh, I committed myself into God's hands, hoping and believing that God will heal me. And all through 2016, which was the Olympics year, I was using my mantle. And then when I went for the competition, the Olympic competition, I had to tie the mantle on my leg, which is the one that was hurting, and I competed with it that way. And to the glory of God, I was number 5. I came number 5 in the world at that very Olympic Games. After the Rio Olympic Games, I got a scholarship to school at the Eastern Mediterranean University, where I also started training. I had to combine school and sports together, but it wasn't easy for me because my performance keeps dropping. So the school had to ask me what they could offer me, they could do for me to help boost my performance. So I told them to bring in my coach, and that was how they employed my coach to train me, which has not been done anywhere in the world.
The school wrote to me and asked me to join SA at the Eastern Mediterranean University. So I left, we started working. From there, our performance changed. That moment she became the Turkish champion, and from there she started getting all that.
Very hard. I was very weak in training, but I never slacked. And after the 21 days, my performance started, coming up. I was performing really well all through that season. Few months to the competition, 3 months to the competition, that's the Olympic Games, I got injured and I had to stay out of training for 1 month. But to the glory of God, few weeks to when I started training into the Olympic Games, I broke the African record, and then after then I went for the Olympic Games and I won a bronze medal.
When one is gone, it's still in his bones. How much when they are alive? Therefore, in the name of the Lord